Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to get testimonials for your business because you know testimonials are going to help you when it comes to signing up new clients, but you're wondering, I just started my life coaching business. I just got my certification. How in the world do new life coaches and healers go out there and get testimonials without having to go out there and sell their soul on free one-on-one consult calls? Don't worry, I got you covered in this video.
We all win when we all win. All win when we all win.
All right, so you just started a life coaching business, or maybe it's any business, right? And you're like sitting there and you're like, I know testimonials are going to work. Testimonials have proven to work and have proven to help people sign up new clients. Why? Because testimonials are doing what? They're telling stories around why other people, right, signed up in the past, but not just why they signed up in the past and how successful they were. It's actually telling a story of where they were to where they got to, and ultimately, if where they were is anywhere similar to where and where they got is where someone else wants to get to. That's a great way to sign up some new clients because you had somebody else that lived in that story. The problem is when new life coaches, basically get certified, they don't really have any clients yet, or have very little, and maybe they don't have any true testimonials yet because they get stuck in thinking that they have to work with people to get testimonials. And that's really a lie because they're looking at testimonials the wrong way. We really got to look at what is a testimonial to a prospect. And the way a lot of business owners look at testimonials is that a testimonial has to be taught around you as the coach, basically helping those people. But if you have a product or service that is helping other people, and it's helped people, even though if it wasn't you, it's helped people, that product or service has a testimonial for that product or service, right? So if you've learned a skill, and even if you have not, went out there with that skill and been able to maybe help life coaches, help life coaches, in the past, like tactically, like I sit there in front of them and actually help them because that's going to take some time. You can still promote the skill, the thing that you're actually helping them with, and you can tell stories around other people that have gotten help with that same skill, and then it becomes the skill that you're promoting, not necessarily yourself, but you just happen to be performing that skill. Right? And that's a great way to go out there and use testimonials and look at testimonials as a different way, right? And get them really, really fast. And we're going to go over how you can get them here in a second. Before I talk with you all how you can actually use this strategy and go get as many testimonials as you can ever think of to get started with your life coach and healing business, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing life coaches and healers how to make their first or next 100K with profitable presentations. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so now that you've kind of got the different lens on testimonials, right? And you kind of look at it, let's go through here and let's talk about how you can actually do this. And I'm going to use an example of one of my old clients who was a life coach who helped people with PTSD with a form of mindset coach training. So basically what they would do is they would basically help them heal. He was a healer. And ultimately what they were doing is when he signed up for his life coach and healing business, he had tried going out and doing client consult calls and talking to people and helping people with those consult calls. The problem was a lot of these people didn't know they needed help to begin with, and he wasn't talking to the right people. So it became very difficult for him not only to even try to sell his stuff, he was having trouble just getting people to want to go through it. Right? A lot of people didn't really understand what he was talking about, didn't think they needed help, so they didn't even want free help to begin with, right? Because they still had, so for whatever reason it might would, but he was having a lot of trouble getting people to even listen to him. The truth of the matter is that testimonials, and he was not only getting freaked out, but it was like, how in the world am I going to grow this? I need testimonials. I need to show people that I can actually help them. Well, I was able not only to help him get help by changing, his who and helping him with placing and positioning his offer, and we have plenty of videos on this channel for helping you do that. But a big thing that we were able to do is that we were able to go out there and show people how this process that he used, because he wasn't the only one doing this, he just happened to help somebody with a process that he had learned. And he was able to go out there and be like, hey, look at what this process has done for other people. So what he was able to do is we actually went over to the person that had used this exact process and taught him this process and certified him for this process. And we went there and said, hey, you got some great testimonials about using this process, right? Is it cool if we use some of those testimonials to promote what it is that they're promoting? And the truth of the matter is absolutely, because it does nothing but help promote you. And a lot of times they're going to say yes because it's helping promote them. But it doesn't matter to the prospect or the client, because the prospect or the client, guess what they want? They want to know that the solution that you're providing is going to get them to where they want to go. Remember, people are hiring you as a life coach because they're currently here and they want to get here, and you're the gap between, right, them getting there and getting there fast. They hired you because you're probably going to be able to help them get there, but not only get there, get there faster than the way they could have probably gotten there to begin with. So it's very important for us to not only understand that, but to understand that it doesn't matter, right? If we are a new coach that hasn't helped them with the specific solution that we have, all that matters is that do we know how to use it? Does the solution that we have work? And do we know how to help them use that solution to get it to work for them? Once they have trust in that we can help them with that, then they're gonna sign up with us all day long, baby. All right, so obviously now you just probably got really excited because you're like, oh my gosh, I got all these new ideas and I know exactly how I'm gonna start going and getting testimonials. This made this so much easier. I know, I got really excited too when I figured this out. But let me make sure that we go over there's a right way to do this and there's a wrong way to do this. And I wanna make sure that, disclaimer, I make sure that you understand there's a right way to do this. Look, don't go and copy somebody's work and go over there and say, hey, here's a testimonial for helping people, using the same example before, for helping people with PTSD. I'm gonna go and say that I helped this person. No, the solution helped him, not you. So when you're putting this stuff when you're displaying this stuff to people, you need to make sure that you let them know, either let them know in the content, let them know in the story, let them know on the video screen that this is not a testimonial for you doing the service. This was a testimonial for the service. This is a great way to do this, is to be like, hey, this is someone who got help using this strategy. You're not saying they got help from you. You're saying they got help using this strategy. You're never saying they got help from you, so you're not lying, right? At all. You're just letting them know they got help with this strategy. Now, if you did help them with the strategy, just we're saying that, hey, look what they did with me and this strategy. But again, if you can just say they got help with this strategy, at the end of the day, remember your prospects don't care, right? Exactly. If it was you, to a certain extent, they care that you can help them with the problem. And if you can show how other people can help with that problem, that's really all they're going to care about. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to make your first or next 100K in your life coach or healing business in the next year? Well, I got you covered with a brand new 22-page guide that we just created for life coaches and healers so that they can make their first or next 100K in the next year with my 3-step system around building profitable presentations. We call this the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, and there's a link down here below for you to grab it absolutely free. So make sure to click that link below and grab your 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking that link below and claiming your free 100K Life Coach Launch Guide today. We'll see you in the next video.